some days just suck, and you have to let it happen. This is not a new train of thought. This is not a novel concept, so I just say this as a reminder. I hope you're having a good day, and if not, I'm having a pretty bad day as well. So, twin. I actually just did something to make my day a little bit better. Let me just give some context, and I'll show you how you can do that too, why it's important. Like I said, no reason in particular, just kind of having a low energy day. Kind of sad, don't really know why. I mean, it is winter. It's literally nighttime at 2 p.m. so life couldn't get any better, right? This is kind of a direct follow-up and proof that I actually do what I say and what I suggest to you guys. And in my last video, I referenced how it is very important in these moments where you're kind of down in the dumps, kind of feeling sad, to just watch what you say, how you talk to yourself, what you choose to do, how you choose to react. I think for me, like from the second I woke up, just not a good day. That's just how it is. And sometimes just telling yourself that's how it is only goes so far. I know. Like one of my friends checked in and was like, "You okay?" And I'm like, that is a no. I'm not, but that's just life. I think that's what a lot of people are afraid of and try to put distance between themselves are those days that suck. You don't have to fill every day with good, and especially with how social media glamorizes every single day being good, and even the bad days are curated. Even what I'm showing to you guys right now, like I have 3 takes that I tried to I have three previous takes that I tried to start this video with, and I was like, no, I need to make sure I say it in a certain way. Like, everything is curated. Where was I going with this? And even myself, sometimes I wish I could just fast forward the day and have it be done with, because these days they're so shitty and everything's just bleh. Like, I feel like they go by so slow, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just permanently in slow motion. And so I didn't really let myself complain about it, because there's nothing really to complain about. And I also find that the less you complain, the more you develop just mental fortitude and resilience, and you develop more mental strength in the sense that you don't constantly need like stimulation. You don't need to be, you don't need to have an output all the time. I'm not saying to hold everything in and to be like avoidant, but if you're just complaining for the sake of complaining, sure, allow it to an extent, but as you manage to control that, you will become even more in control of your feelings and your emotions, and the way that you're able to operate under stress, and just to manage yourself. So I was planning on just bed riding the whole day, but then a friend of mine reached out and was like, "Hey, you want to play Frisbee?" And I was like, shit, it's so far. But I knew that I would feel better after if I went. So I decided to go. So in this case, however it may be applicable to you, even if you're having a bed rotting day, and you know what, sometimes you just need to have, I've had many, trust me. But if you have a day where you have the opportunity to go do something, not necessarily someone asking you, but you know, like maybe you could go run an errand, just go outside, like just have a break, just have a mental break from the environment you're in. It'll give you almost a bit of a break from yourself, because you're focusing on doing something else. Secondly, I've been feeling very stuck, and that's probably the main contributor to this feeling right now. I've been feeling stuck. I'm feeling kind of down, imposter syndrome a little bit, about what I've been doing, where I'm at, what I should be doing, what I could be doing. And so I decided, if I can't think positively, if I can't force myself to like think positively, what I'm gonna do is first read my affirmations. That's literally what I did. I just stopped doing my laundry or whatever I was doing, and I went through my whole list, because sometimes like throughout the day I'm not like reading through the whole thing. I read through like a couple, or I read through like sections, but I stopped and I read through the whole thing. Even if I don't believe those to be what I'm embodying at this very moment. I know that reading that is productive, and in this moment where I feel kind of low, telling myself this while I'm down right now will help for future time when I am feeling and getting down on myself. But as I was reading that, I was like, I need an affirmation that's more affirmative, like taking action, more definitive. And this leads me to what I did just now. So let me show you guys. Okay, we have Sabrina always chooses herself. I give myself permission to follow and create my own path. Sabrina takes action steadily to consistently show up for Sabrina. And I make sure that I say Sabrina, not just I or me, because it's important that I affirm and manifest these things for myself with my name and my identity. That's just my own personal thing, but if you want to do that, you can do it. You can say I, me, like I have over there, I am. But for this one, I don't know, something about it just made me really want to say Sabrina and apply these affirmations to myself as if I was telling someone else. And I find that sometimes it gives it a little bit more oomph in that way. And I did this on a pretty big piece of Bristol board. The other side is like, my old goals from 2023. Make sure you reuse and recycle, everybody. You don't have to write your goals or these affirmations on such a large scale. I just found that for myself today, I was feeling kind of small. So I wanted to make sure that I spoke about myself big. I spoke about myself in a strong way, even when I don't necessarily feel that way about myself right now. Because I know that I have control over my hand to write, and I have control over my mind to actually do it. And so I just felt that because I was feeling small, let me try and make myself feel bigger. I wanted to make sure what I wrote made me feel a little bit stronger, a little bit empowered. I did that with, my fun font colors and stuff. It was just like literally just using a Sharpie and these markers I've had since 2012. But you do not have to do it on this large of a scale, okay? This is just because I was feeling like, and I like to have my affirmations and goals like in my field of vision so I can subconsciously be reading them and seeing them all the time, so that it's always like at the forefront of my mind. I'm pretty sure I said this in my last video, but with your affirmations, just make sure they are within your field of vision. So it could be in a daily journal, could be your lock screen, could be a big ass poster, could be a little sticky note, just something that, it's in your sight. Because I find that on days like today, when I was feeling kind of down and didn't really know what to do, I truly and honestly felt like being miserable and not moving for the whole day. Just looking around my room and seeing those affirmations that I put so much time and effort into just reminded me that bad days are part of everything and just something you got to get through. And gave me a lot of comfort, I think, as well. Seeing those affirmations and those goals that I have for myself, and how proudly and I don't know why I'm crying, how diligently I aim to show up for myself. And oh my god, it's literally not that serious. Yeah. The affirmations I wrote today were particularly reflective of how I've been feeling kind of stuck lately. And so I kind of took it from more of like a selfish standpoint. And I know it's not selfish, but I'm also slowly unlearning that as well. But I always choose myself. And I feel like sometimes I'm waiting for a circumstance to be favorable, or I'm waiting for someone to ask me along, or to have someone to go with, to do things with. And it's scary, to do things on your own. And that's not to say that I have to go and do everything on my own. A really big setback for me personally is that I don't give myself the permission to do so because I set up a system in my mind that doesn't allow me to get something done or to do something for myself. It has to be with someone else or for someone else or convenient. And there definitely are circumstances that I won't always be able to you know, give myself permission because whatever, but when it comes to doing what I want to do and reaching for that next level and challenging myself, I give myself permission to do so, to follow and create my own path. And with this section comes with understanding it is not selfish and it's not wrong to want to do something for myself. It's okay. The last one, it's kind of similar to some stuff I have up there, but I just needed something to close off the whole thing. Sabrina takes action steadily to consistently show up for Sabrina. And I think that's really important because I said my name twice, so I really just affirm and understand that I'm talking about like me. Not often do you really say your own name to yourself, and so talking about myself as someone else, someone external, allows me to really put in perspective, Sabrina's me, I'm Sabrina, like this isn't someone else, like I have to take action, like this is my job, no one's gonna do it for me. Also a big me at the top. So that is my little update. I hope you enjoy. It is 2:40 a.m. I don't know if I'll get this video up for tomorrow, but maybe I will. It's not going to be too hard. I know it's not the most polished video. It's not super cool, super fancy. I'm literally on my floor. And I have my phone propped up on my dresser drawer that's like half open, but I want to make videos, and I want to overcome that obstacle in my head that tells me that I have to make everything perfect. So that's not to say I'm gonna go and make shitty videos, but if there's anything that you've gathered from this entire video, is that it is very important to be mindful of how you speak to yourself when you're feeling down, and you are in control of your emotions and how you want to navigate those feelings. You can turn it and transform it into something positive and productive, or you can just let yourself feel it, and that's equally as fine. It just comes down to if you've exhausted that consistent bed rotting and giving yourself that grace, because at the end of the day you got to do something, and it's not productive if you're repeating the cycle over and over and over and not moving forward from it. Little changes, see what you can add to your life, see what is manageable and what won't burn you out. That's all. Bye everybody.